Ladies, do you have a man that sits in the driveway when he gets home, or maybe he goes and he sits in the garage by himself when he gets home from work, or maybe he drives around for a while before he gets there? You wonder why he does that, although it's driving you crazy because you can't wait to tell him everything or complain about something or whatever. Well, that's the reason he's doing that. Men are more linear, like I've said numerous times, and a lot of that has to do with testosterone versus estrogen, because you ladies can literally jump from one thing to another, piece of cake. Guys can't. We have to switch gears. So we're not automatic transmission, we're manual transmission. We've got to change gears, we've got to downshift when we get home and kind of decompress from what we've had going on. Anything that we do, if we are task oriented, if we're doing something, if you want us to switch gears to something else, you got to give us a minute or two to do that. If you do nothing other than say, "Hi honey, I'm glad you're home. I can't wait to tell you about my day when you have time," you will notice that he will go through a specific routine every single time when he gets home. That is his decompression routine. That is him switching gears. If you jump at him right when he walks in the door, that's going to throw everything off. He's not going to be mentally set for it. He's probably going to snap. He's probably going to want to go back in the garage and ignore you, or he's going to want to sit in the car longer next time. So when he gets home, give him time. I'm not saying half hour to an hour. That's a little bit ridiculous, but just let him decompress, and you'll see how long it takes. It won't take any time at all. But like I said, say, "Hey, I would love to tell you about my day whenever you get settled in, comfortable being home. I'm glad you're home." That simple thing can do wonders. Because again, men are single focused. We've got to have that decompression time. Now, after that decompression is done, that doesn't mean start criticizing right away. One of the things that I will continue harping forever is that men take criticism from women differently than women taking criticism from women. Ladies, you guys can criticize each other all day long, and a lot of times you change things for it. You'll think about it, and it's like, well, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You'll actually take that to heart. Criticizing your man will do nothing but drive a wedge. It'll make him say, "Why do I even bother? I'm not even going to mess with that anymore. Why should I bother doing that? All she's going to do is yell and complain about it. Why should I bother doing this?" It comes down to, why should I even bother? She doesn't love me. She doesn't care. All she wants to do is nag and complain. Because we don't take criticism like that very lightly. We are fed off of appreciation and respect. So rather than jumping and criticizing, do it with a little more tact. Say, "Honey, I would really appreciate it." This is after he's already, shifted gears into the home, the home life. I could really use your help, loading the dishwasher. If you could do that for me, and I promise I will not complain about how you did it. Big fact. He is not you. He is not going to load the dishwasher like you. You can say, "Well, I'll teach him how to load it." No, it's not going to work. We don't do it that way. I would really appreciate it if you could take the trash out for me, tonight when you get a chance. Don't have everything that you want and have it expected to be on your time, because that's your time. He has a different time frame than you do. Even that full trash can that you think is full may not be full in his eyes. But if you say, "If you could take the trash out tonight, I would really appreciate that. Thank you." That right there will get the trash taken out tonight. Now, you never take out the trash. "Why aren't you doing that? It's starting to stink in here and I can't stand it." Well, do you really think he's going to be focused on the trash? No. He's going to be ready to get back out in the garage by himself again to get a little bit of peace. So criticism is a little bit of a different thing. So give him time when he gets home to kind of decompress from what he's got going on. Same thing if he's working on something. He might be out working on his car. You need him to do something else. Tell him, "Hey, when you get a chance, I really need your help with something." It comes down to kindness and understanding men a little bit better. That's part of why I'm here and why I do what I do, because I want to see relationships, flourish. Men love women, women love men. Yeah, you got the boss babes and the feminists and all those people out there. Hopefully there's hope for you. If you're watching this, you just need to understand we're not trying to fight you. We're not trying to date men. We don't want to be married to men. We want femininity. Boy, that's a good one for me. We want that. That's what we're trying to get from you. Now, does that mean be subservient and all this other feminist BS? No, it doesn't. So I'll cover a lot of that stuff later on too. But basically, when your man comes home, give him time. Give him a couple of minutes, 5, 10 minutes, just to kind of decompress from what he's doing. Welcome him home. Say, hey, I can't wait to tell you about my day. I can't wait to hear about yours when you have time. That simple. Watch how much that one little thing will change. How he sees you, how much more welcome he feels when he comes home, how his mood will be when he gets home. So just give it a shot, okay? Not that hard. Thanks a lot. Look forward to talking to you again later.